Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah. I am the host of Sarah's Spare Corner. Sarah's Spare Corner encompasses gaming. I also like to share theories and concepts, and when I'm not poor, I do like to travel places. I seem a bit off today. I think I am getting a cold, which kind of stinks because I just came back from the cabin. So we're going to switch over quickly. There we are. Oh. Of course, Zelda's dad is taken away. Oh, he pushed her out of the way. Aw. That's cute. Wait, who was that guy? I think I have to rewind afterwards and look.
The land of Hyrule has been torn apart by mysterious rifts. In search of Link and the King of Hyrule, both of whom were stolen away, Princess Zelda must borrow the power of an ethereal creature called Tri. Together, they enter the tears that scar the land in order to save her kingdom.
I like how
On her
retro this
journey,
music is.
Zelda will explore what lies within the rifts.
So she can go in them. Good to know.
This is the Stillworld. Here, trees, fragments of land, people, and other items that were swallowed up by the rifts float in the void. It's said they will eventually vanish completely.
Wow.
Exploring the farthest reaches of this world is no easy feat. To do so, Zelda will have to traverse eerie, floating terrain. Because the path is broken up, the echoes you've learned can come in handy. Forge your own way forward by creating echoes to use as platforms to bridge the gaps. Massive dungeons can also be found deep within the
Suthrone
Stillworld.
ruins.
Zelda will use her wisdom and echoes to take on enemies and puzzles that stand in her way. Then confront challenging bosses who await her arrival.
It's a rock
What
beast.
to do, though? Overwhelm the boss with echoes? Or combine them to find unique ways around the situation? The strategy is yours to devise.
Wait, sleeping? What does sleeping have to
The
do with
Stillworld
this?
can be accessed through rifts scattered across Hyrule, and each entry point leads to a location with its own defining features. On her adventure, Zelda must overcome dungeons within the rifts and the mysteries they hold. Without Link or the King, Hyrule's fate rests squarely in Zelda's hands.
No, Mortish. The sword fighter form. Ooh! Oh! She gets to echo Link!
When Zelda finds and
Yes!
picks up a mysterious sword, she takes on the sword fighter form, allowing her to attack directly. With its
Yay!
mighty power, she can forge ahead when her path is blocked. Strike down enemies on her own, or battle alongside echoes.
Oh, that's so cool.
However, she can only stay in sword fighter form for a short period of time. When or where you choose to wield this power is up to you. The sword's gauge can be replenished by collecting energy found in the Stillworld, so be sure to grab any you find.
Oh, that's so handy. It's kind of like a magic bar. Inhabitants of Hyrule.
This is Dompe, an engineer who crafts clockwork gizmos in Hyrule. His
Classic.
extravagant creations are called automatons, and they can be activated by winding them up. They can unleash powerful effects that differentiate them from echoes.
Oh my god.
But be careful, they'll break apart if they take too much damage.
Can you repair
You'll
them?
meet many other quirky characters during your travels, and there's no doubt they'll be of great help to the princess.
A great fairy. Oh, these ones look cooler than like the recent ones they put out. Ooh.
On a journey to traverse and save Hyrule, Princess Zelda's wisdom is key to undertaking this adventure.
The Return of the Fire
The Legend
Dragon.
of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. Available September 26th only on the Nintendo Switch system. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Oh, we're gonna fight Dark Link? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Wait a minute. Nintendo Switch Lite Hyrule Edition? I was kind of hoping for like a special game release or something. I think I just want to like rewatch some sections again because I definitely had some questions. I'm sorry, my brain is a little weird right now. So I wanted to know who was this person to the king's left, his left hand. You know who it looks like? It looks like, do you remember in SimCity, like the game for the Super Nintendo? This looks like a female presenting version of that character. I can't remember that character's name. Let me see if I can pull up the name to that character. It was right. That was the person's name. It was right. So we have this character, and then we have Right from the Super Nintendo SimCity. There's a little bit of similarity there. I think this is what made me think it was the same person or same character, but it's not. I know. The reason why I wanted to look at that character is because sometimes the right hand of the king in the games usually is actually the perpetrator. It's hard to predict that with this. But this person, though, is just walking towards the king. They're not necessarily trying to save them. There is a character here, which is definitely not the same person we saw at the beginning. And these kind of look like, almost like Try right here, which is interesting. I know I keep saying interesting. I'm sorry. I'm sick. My brain is like going downhill. Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting sick. My first thought when I saw this was, what if this is like a remnant of Hyrule Castle? But it's not conclusive to make that claim. Just because it's a dungeon doesn't necessarily mean that it's Hyrule Castle, right? Because for sure we've seen Hyrule Castle be in disarray. So it'd probably be like in the depths. Excuse me, the depths of, it even says here the Stillworld. So you know how there's the depths and Ganondorf is, kind of in that area? It's very possible that it's kind of the same thing with this game, where in the still world, like certain sections of Hyrule Castle is where you'll find the enemy. Assuming that it's Ganondorf. It may not be Ganondorf. It looked like you did kill Ganon, but like honestly, it could just be, someone else that is in this game. Even though we saw Ganon, it could have just been like a placeholder to get us interested. Oh yeah, that was another question. I was like, why is she sleeping? Like, what does this do? What does falling asleep mid-battle do? Like, sometimes you just gotta rest. I hear ya. But like, unless the ground is gonna break and she's using that as like something to lie down on, I'm not sure. It's kind of interesting that there's fish sideways though, and somehow they're living without water. See, here it shows that there's water, right? But that didn't look like those fish were in water. They were just, this gives me like big Donkey Kong swimming vibes. Hold on. Let's go back. I'm going to finish my thought. Not a sand seal, although they could be a sand seal, but I don't think I was thinking of a sand seal. I was thinking of a Molduga, but those don't look like Molduga either. So I don't think it's this one. I'm kind of interested in like really using puzzles. So here, it looks like that's a Triforce piece, but I don't know if it's a Triforce piece. It might just be letting the viewer know that you can have the option of going down. But then why would there be two in this shape, right? Like, it genuinely does look like you could possibly get the Triforce in this game. But why does it not? Well, I guess there's some, like, pieces here, right? So maybe you collect the pieces, Try carries them around. Because if you see here, we're carrying 2, right? And then here we have 3. And then the previous scene, there was 3 as well. So maybe you do collect the Triforce in this game. Or there's 4. So it's not the Triforce, unless we're going with that theory that like the middle space of the Triforce is still a piece of the Triforce. Sword fighter form. Yes. Okay. So I started tearing up because I've always wanted to be able to play Zelda, but in a fighting form. And it's one of the reasons why I've always played as Sheik growing up. That was like the closest to playing as Zelda, but with like a a weapons form. So very emotional moment for me, but also I am sick, so I'm probably gonna be a little bit more emotional than normal. See, these pieces, I swear they look like the Triforce, but then why were there 4 pieces prior, right? Like there's 4 right now. So maybe because the theory is, and I should be clear about this, I guess this does like clarify maybe how much time, like it could just be how much time you have accessible to you to use the tri rod, right? Like maybe it's a countdown. And so then as the game goes by, or as you're using like one of your tri forms or echoes, they kind of just disappear. So it's kind of like the more you update your bar to have more opportunity to use, I'm sorry, I feel like I'm not really explaining this. The more you upgrade your, like, kind of like how I mentioned there was a magic bar, kind of similar, how you more upgrade the length that you can use the tri rod, and then that the representation is of these Triforce pieces, and doesn't necessarily mean that you get the Triforce, because why would then this character, this Echo, have these if it wasn't for the fact that before they were following Tri, right? But now she's created an Echo, and now they are above this Echo. So I think it has something to do, not about actually collecting the Triforce, but it has something to do with the way you're using the Tri or the ghost of Tri itself. It kind of just makes sense, I think. But then also, though, if that was the case, like, Tri wouldn't have those pieces once you lose some of the bar, like we saw in the last scene, right? So all this is speculation. It's not clear. I'm not going to tell you what's definitive because we won't know until next month. You know what I mean? Like, that's silly. Oh my gosh, I guess it is next month. Oh my god, next month is like tomorrow. Inhabitants of Hyrule. Yeah, because like Tri has 4 here. We haven't seen 5 yet, so it's not definitive what this is supposed to do. These little pieces following Tri. It's not clear yet. Then we have some Gerudo women. The Gorons. Love that. Wait, it was a kitty cat. I go back, there's a cat. Okay, so Tri opens the portal, I guess for you to be safe. That was interesting. Hold on. So this creature attacked her. Did it remove her health? This blob? And it doesn't look like it removes any hearts. So I'm not sure what that does. I guess it just allows the still, I guess they're calling it the Stillworld, still creatures to spread in Hyrule. Now look at this. We have some still mimics, and then you can have your Echo attack theirs, basically. And we have different temperatures for Zelda, where she gets cold and hot. Still have only seen 4 triangles. Haven't seen 5 yet. If you're putting those beds on the stand. Oh, that was so cute. How she was playing peekaboo, basically. Yes, I know it wasn't peekaboo, but it looks like, oh, hold on. It looks like, oh my goodness, right here. Or not here. It wasn't here, was it? I think it was right after here. So as it rains, she can collect the water and making it into one big water balloon, I guess. Tiny little fairies you can catch. Looks like some kind of agility horse thing. I can't remember the name of this beast. I'm so sorry. Yes, I played Zelda for years. My brain is just right now. And the reason why I was kind of like, oh, I wonder if Link is Dark Link is like the monster before the final boss. I am so clearly getting sick. I don't know if I should stream tonight. Okay, this is why I was like, oh, I pre-ordered this game already months ago. And then they asked me, they're like, if there's anything that's special edition that comes with the game, do you want to also get the special edition? I said yes. And honestly, I was hoping for one. I wasn't really hoping for a Nintendo Switch Lite. So I'm definitely not going to get that. But I'm just kind of disappointed because I wanted something and there's just this, which I don't know why they're releasing another Lite so late, because the Switch is at the end of its life. So it does seem kind of, capitalistic to release another one at the end. But all that to say, I am very excited for this game. I will be streaming this game when it comes out. If you're excited for this game, let me know in the comments under this video, what portion of the game are you most excited about? And let me know some of your theories. I'm so need to lie down. I have to work today too, bro. I don't even know. I don't think I'm gonna stream tonight. I'm not feeling well. I'm not thinking well either, which sucks because when When I get sick, I get really sick. So we are going to end it here. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, I'll leave a like. In a month, I will be streaming this game, Echoes of Wisdom, on both YouTube and Twitch, which you can find me on both channels as Sarah's Spare Corner. I'm sorry, I'm feeling like pressure right here. And I hope you all have a lovely day. And if you're watching this at a different time, I hope you have a lovely morning or an evening. And yeah, let me know what you're excited for in this game. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye now.